consumption function, a very important topic in economics. So, let's begin. Hello and welcome to my channel Economics in 9. I am Manvi Mehta and I teach the complex topics of economics in less than 9 minutes. So, let's begin with the topic of today, which is consumption function. So, what is consumption function? Consumption function is basically we need to understand consumption demand. So consumption demand depends on two things. One is the income or the level of income and the marginal propensity to consume, which is the MPC, marginal propensity to consume. And the consumption function is basically a function of income. So consumption function is nothing but a function of income. Okay. Now, when income of a community rises, the consumption function also rises. By how much? That will depend on the MPC. Okay. Now, consumption, when we talk about consumption function, it is a schedule, a whole schedule. So, consumption function is a whole schedule which describes the amounts of consumption at various levels of income. Okay. Now this is different from consumption, amount of consumption. So there's a difference between consumption function and amount of consumption. Amount of consumption is basically the consumption levels at specific level of income. Okay. So consumption function is the whole schedule which describes the amounts of consumption at various levels of income, and amount of consumption is the consumption level at a specific level of income. Now, Keynes was the first one. J.M. Keynes, who is the father of macroeconomics, was the first one who first of all evolved this concept of consumption function, and the reason why consumption increases less than the increase in income. So basically what happens is that consumption increases, but when the income increases, consumption will increase, but it will increase less than the increase in income. Why that happens? Because people tend to save also. So a part of the increase in the income is saved. Okay, a part of the increase in income is saved. Now MPC, when we talk about the MPC, it depends on various factors. MPC depends on various factors like price level, wealth or stock of wealth, then other subjective factors, then interest rate. So these are the things which MPC depends on, but Keynes was interested in knowing only the short-run consumption function. So he held all of this as constant. Okay. So now the consumption function is a function of only the level of current income. Okay. Now, so since it's assumed in the short run that all of these things which determine MPC are constant, so we can write that consumption is a function of income, and specific form we can write C is equal to A plus BY, where A is the intercept term, intercept, B is nothing but the MPC, Y is your income, level and C is your consumption. Okay, so this is how we understand the concept of consumption function. In my next video, I will be talking about the graphical representation of consumption function, marginal propensity to consume, and average propensity to consume. Okay, so thank you so much, and do subscribe and like and share this video, and subscribe to my channel.